to Refuse to Lose. My name is Joe Jordan. I'm your host today. Today we're going to talk about Steph Curry. We're going to talk about Steph Curry. So look, Steph Curry has been, in the last 2 months, Steph Curry has been in this massive slump, the biggest slump in his career, and people are sweeping it under the rug because people's mindset is Steph's going to get over this slump. All right. Now, the thing is, it's funny because on the last day of January against the Houston Rockets in Houston, I believe Steph Curry broke his slump. But before we talk about that, let's talk about his numbers, his shooting numbers leading up to last night. All right. So in the last 2 months, in January and December, not including the last day of January, so he had played 26 games. All right. So he is a career 47% shooter from the field. So let's talk about those numbers. In those last 26 games, he had 20 games shooting under 47%. He had 12 games under 40%. He had 6 games under 30%. And it was one game he had that he shot 17%, y'all. I'm sorry, 7, not 17. Yeah, 17%. Sorry. It's crazy. Terrible number about Steph Curry. So mostly, like almost all his games were under his career average. You look at his 3-point percentages. His career 3-point percentage is 42.9, but we're going to say 43 for the sake of argument. So he had in the last 26 games, he had 19 games shooting under 40%. 7 games shooting under 30%, 3 games shooting under 20%, and 1 game shooting at 7% from 3. That's crazy. So let's talk about the Rockets game. So the Rockets game, the Rockets are playing good. They're hanging in there. And guess what happens? So at this point, I'm about to talk about Steph Curry was at 16 points for the game. It's about 4:15 left in the game. It's like 4:15 left in the third quarter. And what KPJ does, I like KPJ. KPJ is a dog. The guy is ruthless. He's not scared of nobody. He plays hard. He's a great talent. And what he does, he stared down Steph Curry. One thing people need to realize, Steph Curry don't talk that much trash. He's not going to talk much back to you. If you talk trash to Steph Curry when the fourth quarter hasn't reached yet, he's going to show you in the game and go off. That's the type of person Steph Curry is. He doesn't get rattled when people talk trash. That actually fuels him and he goes off. So what happens? So KPJ stares him down when I'm equivalent to talking trash. And a minute later, Steph Curry hits a transition 3. He did the 2 threes and said, boom. And then since KPJ did what he did, Steph Curry scored 24 points to end the game. He had 21 in the fourth quarter. He finished the game with 40 points, shooting 56% from the field, 50% from 3. And they won by like 13 points. And he made 7 threes. The last day of January. It's funny because he had a good November. He had a great November. And then he ended November terribly. Like he had a terrible percentage in the last day of November. And then it carried over to December and January. And then he has a great game in January. And now let's see this carry over to February and March. But Steph Curry, I think he broke the slump. It's funny because I had people, Instagram me, DM me, and send me posts about Steph Curry and his percentages. Like, why nobody's talking about this? And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to talk about it. So I was actually prepared to come on here and talk about his slump only. And then Steph Curry must have saw the message, I don't know, and then he just came out and broke the slump. So kudos to Steph Curry. The Warriors are still top 2 seed in the West. And that's while Steph Curry's in the slump. So we'll see going from there. So that's all I have for you guys today, and I'll see you in the next episode. Thank you for staying to the end. We really appreciate that. If you are listening to this on you or watching this on YouTube, we would like for you to like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and hit the notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening to this on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, etc., we would like for you to follow us on those platforms. Also, hit the notification button so you can be notified when we're out. And last but not least, no matter what platform you're listening to or you're watching it on, share it with someone you know, and they could be part of the movement also. So thank you guys for listening, and we'll see you guys next time.